So I wanted to show you a little bit about the weight comparison in the different options. This is my stuff, the stuff that I use. Got my bug net, my hammock, which is a double layered 1.6 Hyper D with a nightstand and a few other accessories, and my straps. So my whole setup to set up my hammock in camp, minus my tarp, and it weighs 2 pounds and 14.40 ounces. 16 pounds is an ounce, so it's getting pretty close to 3 pounds. I mean, 16 ounces is a pound, so it's getting really close to 3 pounds. And then also, if you look at the how much space all this stuff takes up, and then another option is this. This is a hammock, just a basic hammock. It's bug net and the suspension. 11.20 ounces. Went from 2 pounds 14 ounces to, for my hammock, bug net, and suspension, to this 11 ounces. So I've lost over 2 pounds between my setup and this setup. That's a really big difference. And the size that it takes up, if you look at that, which will compress down quite a bit. So you look at that, just to my bug net, and then throw in my hammock compared to that one, plus my bug net. It takes up a lot less space in the backpack or kayak or whatever, and a whole lot lighter, all that kind of stuff. I carry this just because I don't mind carrying it, but if you wanted something lighter, there are definitely options out there. Lightweight options. This is my hammock. It's a 12-foot hammock. Now, granted, this is bigger. It's more of a full coverage, more of a tent-looking thing. But that weighs 2 pounds, 2.45 ounces. So that puts me total with close to 3 pounds for my hammock, bug net, and straps. Close to 3 pounds for that. Plus 2 pounds, 2.45 ounces for my hammock. That's right at close to 5 pounds for my entire setup, and the amount of room it takes up, because as big as my hammock is, my bug net, my tarp, is about the same size, and my hammock will compress down some, but that's pretty tight. So another option is, instead of carrying a 2-pound tarp, I could, carrying something like this in the wintertime is one thing, but 2 pounds, 2.45 ounces for this 12-foot tarp. This is a 12-foot asymmetrical tarp, 9.90 ounces for a 12-foot asymmetrical tarp versus a 12-foot full tarp. That's a huge, huge difference. And size-wise, at the two here, this thing will compress down a whole lot. So I can go this and this, and they will both compress down. This is an entire setup. Got my hammock, bug net, suspension, everything ready to hang this, and then 12-foot asymmetrical tarp. Bad thing about asymmetrical tarps is in the wintertime when it's really cold and you want some more coverage, they're not that great, and you need to know which way you lay in the hammock because it's cut and built to lay that particular way. But so this whole setup, I know you can't see that on the camera, I don't think. Oh yeah, 1 pound, 5 0.05 ounces. Just a little bit over 1 pound for everything. And it takes up that much room for a little over a pound versus almost 5 pounds. Almost 5 pounds worth of stuff. And all the space it takes up. I would say this whole setup takes up as much room as just my tarp or just my hammock. 1 pound, 5 pounds. So it all depends on what you want, but there are options out there.